Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's leg 14 of the French bush trip from Pons to Notre Dame de la Salette. LFMR along the mountains here, you can see it on the map, LFPS. Let's try and turn around and get going. Bit of power, take the brakes off, head over here a bit. Might have to get out on the grass. Power back a bit so that we're not going too nuts. Let's put our right brake on and also our rudder. Try and turn around. Bit of power. I think that'll be enough. We're kind of stuck in the mud here, but hey, full power. Full power, let's go. We should be right. We should be good here. We want 293 for 4 minutes 12. Well, we're going to have to come back around. We're going to have to head out a bit, then come back around. Let's slowly get up in the air. Get a nice climb going. Head out down the valley here and then turn around. Look at this beautiful, beautiful mountain valley. I love it. Get our flaps up, not down. That would work better. Start turning around a bit. Try not to land on this hill here. Hope there's some room. There is. Start getting our turn a bit more. There we go. There we go. We're onto it now. So, we're heading 293. I might head towards the valley though, so that in case we don't get enough height. So, let's see. We're nearly at the runway. We'll start our clock about now anyway. That'll do. Lake Pons. Depart from runway 27 at Salette and head west following the Ube River. Continue with the river west as it winds through the mountains, eventually arriving in a man-made reservoir, Lake Pons. Sounds fascinating, John. Over to you in the studio. What did I see over here? We've gone past it again. There were some very colourful buildings on the ground. There we go. There must have been just some kind of, I don't know, touristy thing. Dunno. Look at these mountains though. Amazing. Beautiful part of the world to live in. Shout out to the guy who was visiting Barcelonette and mentioned that in the comment section. Hope you enjoyed my visit. Sorry if I'm chasing you around. But I have to go where the purple line takes me. So yeah, I've already read that out. So we've got about, what, another 3 minutes to go? Very definitely not going to be able to do 292 here. There is a mountain in the road. So we'll just follow the river rather than go through the mountain. And I don't know, how high do you think they want us? Probably should try and get up above the mountain line, really. Look at all these little villages and towns and houses. What's possibly a big fort up there that's been rendered in as kind of an office block? My guess would that some kind of old fort, perhaps. Perhaps not. It's definitely a good position for it. You can watch the valley there, you can watch the valley, well, that's not really a valley, but, you know, if someone decided to come over the mountains, you'd be able to raise the alarm. Nice little path up the mountain there. Probably a ski run, I guess, in the winter. Amazing. Really spectacular. Low Mountain, who is in my road, kinda. What's going on with my fuel here? Yeah, we need to do some fuel transferring. I'm very right heavy. Very right heavy right now. Alright, I think we can level off. I think we can. Yes, yes, I think we can. Let's get back on course. Heading for this lake, this man-made reservoir. Salette. More little towns. Little towns up on the hill there. Well, little houses, possibly a ski chateau. Place where you ski down the mountain and then go find a really nice meal. And a beer or two. I think I've said that before, but I've skied in the French Alps. And there is nothing like taking a cable car up to some, giant mountain. You start skiing down, and halfway down, it's only available for skiers. There's no cable car to it. You have to ski there. Will be this restaurant, and you'll go in. It's like, oh, I'm a bit tired. I'll have a bit of a break here. We'll go and see what this one's like. How good can it be? And you'll have the best fucking meal of your life there. Crazy. I don't know if that's true anymore. I have to say, the last 5-10 years in France, the standard of food, I think, is getting a little bit like America and Australia, where they just don't give a shit anymore. But certainly back when I was skiing, when I was, 17? So 30 years ago. Well, not even. That's not quite, I'm not quite that old. 25 years ago. Yeah. Didn't matter where you went in France, you could go to a truck stop in the middle of fucking nowhere and go have a meal, and it would have been just one of the best meals you've ever had. Alright, 313 for 250. Horn of Moulettes. Follow the lake's form to the west, watching for the horn-shaped Bay of Moulettes north of your position. Instead of course there. Horn-shaped. That there, like a kind of horn. Like a Viking horn. Horn can also be a cup, which of course they would just, dual purpose. A horn of mead. Look at the colours on this mountain here. Incredible. Incredible. Back the way we came. Look at that. The Alps, motherfuckers. The Alps. I like it a lot. Few clouds over there. Yes, yes. We love it. What's below us? Oh, there we go. Farm, fields. Bit of food for the local area, I guess. Next to the reservoir. Sure, we actually need to be this high anymore, so let's just drop to nothing and start descending a bit. As we aim for the horn. Interesting. Little bridge or something there, like I want to say a seawall, but it's not the sea, but, something to keep the little horn calm. Alright, let's get back up. Good enough. I think this is a good height. We're not too low, we're not too high, we're just right. That's right. We're just right. More farm, lots of farms, like just farms on farms here. This is the farmlands of the Alps, obviously. Town over here. Beautiful. Love it. Oh, that was the turn just then. Yeah, pretty much spot on time as well. 3:17 for 4:25. Confluence west. Head northwest from the bay, flying over the short mountains that lie ahead. Past several small towns and ski resorts on the other side, look for a confluence of rivers meeting near the village of Forest Saint-Julien. Okay. In 4 minutes 25. Well, 4 minutes now. Look at this valley, though. Just incredible. You sort of forget all this is up here. Us sea level dwellers. I actually think we need to go a bit higher, so let's, you know... Let's give her a very, very, very loose, slow climb here. Just to get over these hills, although really they're mountains. Short mountains, the instructions said. Well, can you really be a short mountain? I think you're either a mountain or you're not, right? And if you're less than 1,000 feet, aren't you a hill? Wasn't that what that movie was about? The man who went up a hill and came down a mountain? Because he was determined to prove that the mountain was 1,000 feet, even though it was slightly below, and then didn't he take some rocks, or was that debunked? Was he making the mountain taller just so that it would be called a mountain? Don't know if I ever saw it. Just remember the name. And that's from like 8,000 years ago, so... I think it was Hugh Grant, was it not? Cool little town there. Whole bunch of civilization over there. Lovely. Very nice. Little village up here even. I mean, it did say something about ski resorts and whatnot, so perhaps that's just the infrastructure for a bit of skiing. It doesn't really look like it. We've got farmland here. I don't know where these ski resorts would be then that were mentioned. Can we find this confluence though? Should be arriving in a couple of minutes, so down near this town, I guess. Oh, that might be Forest Saint-Julien. And it's just a village, apparently. I'm sorry I upgraded you. Your hills aren't mountains, and your towns aren't villages. I have decreed. Of course, the one cloud in 5 kilometers is going to be right where we need to see what we're looking at. Try to find where we are. Good work, cloud. You're doing your job. All a bit snowy down there. A little bit sheltered valley, I guess. So that even in summer, although it's probably just when the photographs were taken. Not the algorithm putting the snow on. The algorithm puts some weird snow on. There we go, 3:11 for 2 of 10. river splits. Prominent river, the Drac, follows from the confluence. Heading northwest, follow its flow until you see an opening in the mountain range. Well, good luck with that. I see nothing. I see nothing. The Alps, they're amazing. They're amazing. I've spent time in Chamonix, near Mont Blanc. And, yeah, from up there, from up on the Aiguille du Midi, which is the lookout, just underneath Mont Blanc, you just can, this is what the Alps look like. It's just endless little peaks and valleys and mountains, and it's just, I guess, totally what we have in our heads as a mountain range, you know? Spectacular. I'm just in awe of this valley here. There's just giant mountains here. You know, just, you know, living down here would be amazing. You just look out your window and there's this wall of rock. When I was in Chamonix, I would do that because both sides of Chamonix has giant, almost cliffy, almost vertical mountains on either side of it. And I'd look out my window and imagine they were like a tidal wave or something. Just the sheer size of those things is crazy. 267 for 143. Above the peak at Saint-Étienne-en-Dévoluy. Dévoluy. Turn west above the range opening and head between the peaks. Eventually you'll come across a newborn river. Oh, it's a baby river. To the southwest, you should see Saint-Étienne-en-Dévoluy airport on the mountains. On the mountains? So this is the Baby River. You can see the rain and the snow and everything would melt into this little cup here, and then down there it will go, and presumably eventually become a mighty river. Or perhaps not. Perhaps not. Perhaps the Evian Bottling Company, which isn't far from here. Evian is a town up here. Maybe they suck up all the water. Where's this airport then? Mountain Airport? I don't see it. Can I see it on the VFR? I can't. Let's turn. We wanted to turn. Let's go 318 for 157 down the valley. Follow the newborn Sauloise River as it flows northwest, then northward. Cool. I still want to see where this airport is. Mountain Airport, it said. I see no runway, although as we learnt in the Pyrenees, the runways could just be about half a metre long. I mean, that looks like a complex of buildings that could support a runway. Don't know. Didn't see it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Still, lots of civilization going on. Oh, we're up at 10,000 feet somehow all of a sudden. Didn't even realise. Oh, well, it's still at full power. Ah, that's why. That's why we've been climbing. I've been too busy sightseeing. Let's lose a bit of height. I don't think we're going to need all of this. We're following the river. until it goes northward, which is around this little peak here. Is there a building on the top of that peak, or is it just going on there? Is that a building? That'd be cool. That'd be a nice building. Looks like a good spot to put a fort or something like that, so maybe that's what that is. An old fort. There we go. We've got our turn. We want is 19 degrees for 1 minute 45. We're heading to Lake Salette. As you continue north, ahead in the distance, you should see Lake Salette. Yeah, it is. Make your way to the water and prepare for an approach on La Salette. Alright, sounds like we need to start descending. Because we've got 1 minute 45 and then 1 minute only to land. So once we turn at 49 degrees, so slightly to the right. So we need to find this airport. Let's see, what does it look like? Okay, that is a picture of some trees and some grass. I cannot even see a runway. Okay, good stuff. Is it showing on anything here that would help? Alright, so we've got a big grassy field and some forest. And a road going around. And then next to that road there's a patch of dirt and possibly some grass that is almost in the shape of a runway but not really. So where is it? It must be here somewhere. Hopefully it'll show up on my VFR. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to find it visually because I see nothing. It must be pretty close to here though. So it's over here somewhere. I do not see an airport. I do not see what I see on the picture. I see nothing. If it's this way, for 1 minute, northeast from the lake, wait, head into the valley east of La Valette, perform a left pattern along the skirt of the mountains, and come in for landing from the north. Okay. So I'm supposed to go through this valley. Maybe it's behind this hill here. Still not on the VFR. Perhaps it doesn't even show up as a VFR thing. It must be round behind this hill. Let's get our flaps down. That'd be a good idea. Approach from the north, they said. It'd be easy, they said. I think this was a landing challenge. You'd think I'd recognize it. Because I've already done it, but where is it? I'm not seeing it. I see nothing. Am I above it now? According to the... They've come in to the north, so that's this way. Don't see La Salette. Where is it? Is that it up there? Gotta figure out how to zoom this out. Can't find it. Can't find it. Let's just do a bit of a float around, see if we can find anything. No, we're gonna have to turn for now. Because I don't know where it is. I'm looking carefully. There's a little bit of a building there. It's not on the VFR map. Let's not stall. Well, let's not stall just yet. Is that it below us? Doesn't look like it. We've got trees on the picture and a road. Oh, here we go. That's it there. That's what I'm seeing on the picture. This thing. Ah, how would I land on it? So this is it here. According to the picture, yeah. Doesn't show up on the VFR map. Doesn't let me do that. Okay. How would I be coming in from the north? How would I land this on the north? That would be insane. That would not be true. And come in for a landing from the north. No, so yeah, okay. The north is this way, so I need to be landing that way? Is that it? That it like that, maybe? Oh, I'm facing north. Maybe that's what it means? Let me just fly over it yet again. Bear with me. Bear with me. There's no runway there. Am I just supposed to land there onto that hill like that? This is definitely what I see in the picture. Definitely what I'm seeing in the picture. And it sort of rings a bell from what I did from the landing challenge. But I don't remember it being that nutty. Where is it? Back there. There we go. Alright. Let's try it. Let's try it. This is not from the north. This is from the south. Well, I guess from the north is what... Yeah, that probably makes sense. Probably. I think we're trying to land here. You're going way too fast. No, 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 going around, going around. That was, I think, the right idea. I think the right idea. Annoyed that it doesn't even show up on the VFR. Alright, another attempt at it, another attempt at it. I do believe this is the hardest to land airport in the world or something, right? Because it's not an airport. It's not a runway. It's bullshit, is what it is. Absolute bullshit. We'll skirt around the mountains again. Skirt, skirt. And try to get lower this time. Did too much fuel transferring as well, by the way. Alright, take 87. What's going on with these shadows? Yeah, I think I need to basically come down on this road here. Okay. Here we go. Looking a little bit better. Way too fast still, but... I think we're supposed to land here somehow. Get ready with the brakes. Oh, please stop. Please stop, car. Please stop, plane, please. Please stop. Right-hand brake. The brakes aren't enough. Brakes aren't enough. If we can turn around. Oh shit, we gotta get off. We gotta get off. Unbelievable. Not enough room to stop. Come on, game. I thought that was pretty good. Well, we try it again. We try it again. Need some speed. There we go. Now we should be able to float up to the top of the mountain again. The game's bugging out. The game's bugging out. It can't handle this. It can't handle this. Why have they given me a plane that isn't really suited for this particular runway? Yet again, we've got this issue. We had this issue in the Pyrenees, and now we've got this issue here. Alright, let's try and slow down even more. We'll go around this little hill here. That's probably too much slowing down. Sneak through here. Okay, try to be as slow as possible when we arrive at the runway. Right, pretty slow. Pretty damn slow. I feel like you should be able to land a little bit earlier, but maybe not. There's just too many bumps. Here we go, here we go. We're even stalling. Come on, brake, 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 brake. Come on, yes, yes! Fuck yes. What a joke. It is actually the airport. Leg completed. I can't believe I landed that. It took all my skill, and I don't have much of it. I hope you enjoyed that. That was leg 14 of the French bush trip. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.